Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of gsmnation TV. In this episode, we're going to take a look at HTC's hottest Android handset yet, the HTC Desire. The Desire is HTC's most powerful Android smartphone to date. It utilizes a beefy 1 GHz Snapdragon processor, a 3.7-inch AMOLED screen, and a 5.0 megapixel camera. This is pretty much identical to the specs on the Google Nexus 1, with only one major difference being the hardware design of the phone and also the UI. Let's take a look at the phone and HTC's new Sense UI for Android 2.1. In terms of the design, it's very sturdy in terms of build quality, especially compared to Nexus 1. If you look at the back of the phone, it's got a very nice matte finish. The most obvious difference is the optical joystick on this phone compared to the original trackball on the Nexus 1. This is a capacitive screen with an oleophobic coating. The screen's got great color reproduction and sharpness, although it does suffer a little bit when operating in direct sunlight. Looking at the UI, you'll see the familiar HTC Sense style interface, though there are a few changes. There are now more widgets, integration with the stock Google OS functions are tighter, and the overall experience is much more refined. Let's take a tour of some of the more interesting features of the HTC Sense skin. The HTC Desire has live wallpapers very similar to the Google Nexus 1. Let's see how it works. You go into the settings, personalize, home wallpaper, live wallpapers, and you see all the wallpapers they have for you to select. Let's pick the Nexus wallpaper. Set wallpaper. And we're going to go back to the home screen. And you see it's got the very nice live wallpaper now. Instead of just pressing the home button to access all the home screens, you can also use a new feature, multi-touch, to access the various screens. And to add widgets, it's a pretty simple process. You gotta find some free area first. There we go. Then go to widget. You see all the different menu widgets. HTC and Google widgets are now integrated into one menu selection. Let's find a widget we want. And we'll go to Facebook. Oops, wrong one. We'll go back out there and find Facebook. And there you have it. There's also a Friend Stream widget that'll show you all the various social networking integration right on the phone. So you can see things from Facebook, Twitter. You'll see on this stream, you can see all the different updates that my friends on Facebook have posted. And you go down and you'll see the different various comments, the photos, hyperlinks, and also the updates. Okay, let's take a look at the camera. The Desire sports an advanced camera interface with quicker autofocus and shutter speeds. Let me show you guys by taking a picture here. So, snap. See, note the quality, the contrast and color are much more pronounced and generally better than the other Android phones. The Media Gallery is more responsive than other iterations of the Android OS, and the social networking integration allows you to go through the menus and just select photos that you want to post right onto Facebook or Flickr. I can also use multi-touch to zoom into the pictures. And for the music application, you can see that it's much more advanced with a much better interface. Going through the albums it's much more responsive. And there's also a widget that will let you control your music application from the home screen. I want to take you through the browser for the HTC Desire. Let's see how we can get onto the internet. there's one option using the internet button right on the home, or you can scroll over and you can see that there are bookmarks laid out. Let's go into the internet icon. They're already set here and we're defaulted to, of course, Google. And let's go into our favorite website. Type in the website here, and you can see if we slide it to the side, you'll see the keyboard change into a much larger QWERTY keyboard. You can see it's very quick and responsive. I've spelled it wrong. .com. And so now everyone's favorite website, gsmnation.com. You can see the browser supports very easy multi-touch. And you can see, you can simply zoom out to find what we want. And once we've located what we want, in this case, we want to find the Android phones, we can zoom in again, scroll right over, click into the link, and very responsive, very fast. We see the whole website again, and we can simply pinch in and pinch out whenever we found what we've wanted. So those were just some of the interesting features of the HTC Sense UI. Technically, the Desire is identical to the Nexus 1, though HTC's done away with the inconsistent UI and replaced it for something which offers a much more refined user experience. The inclusion of flashlight is also a plus for full desktop web browsing experiences. It's a nice touch, though video playback on the browser is still laggy. HTC has done a great job with the Desire, and in my opinion, has released the most complete Android package to date. The only downside to all of this are the slow updates to the newer firmware due to HTC Sense UI being utilized. So to sum it all up, the HTC Desire is another fine handset from HTC. With the improved user interface, users can have a much more streamlined user experience. Along with the enhanced specs, the Desire is not going to disappoint you. For those of you who are looking to get this phone, the HTC Desire is a good choice. So if you're interested in getting this phone, the HTC Desire, please visit www.gsmnation.com. Thanks for watching GSM Nation TV. Goodbye.